at Geospatial. I'm Adam Simmons, and I'm here with Mark Tatgenhorst. And we're here at the T-Rex building, where, well, Mark, can you tell us a little bit about T-Rex building and the Geosaurus as a whole?
Sure. T-Rex is it's an early stage startup incubator and innovation center focused on those early stage startups, developing them in order to give back to the economic vitality of the region.
Now, this is a new position for you, correct?
It is, yes.
Yes. Where were you before?
So I spent 33 years at NGA and their predecessor organizations. So I retired this past summer.
Awesome. What do you hope to accomplish with Geosaurus?
So within Geosaurus, we'd like to accomplish three things. One, we'd like to create an environment where we foster innovation and entrepreneurial spirit for early stage startups and to benefit the community. We also want to create a talent pipeline for geospatial expertise. One of the things that this whole region is driving is to be a center for excellence for geospatial technology. And so in order to do that, we have to develop talent and we have to reach the middle school and high school students because they'll be the ones that will be asked to sustain this region as a geospatial center of excellence. And then the final thing is we're really looking to connect the geospatial community, create connectivity where in the past maybe they're considered non-traditional partnerships. So connections across industry, academia, the military and government. So really if we can connect that geospatial, be that environment where we're the connective tissue to the geospatial environment. That's what we're looking to do within Geosaurus.
So hearing about this initiative, how would somebody get a hold of you, contact you, or get involved with this effort? Being maybe they have an idea or a startup they want to go forward with.
Yeah, so there's a number of ways to get a hold of us. One of the things that we do to connect the community is once a month we have an event called Geosaurus Unleashed, and each one of them are themed. So the one coming up tomorrow is actually an event that's focused on accuracy and precision within geospatial industry. So those are informal events that we have once a month where the community comes out and listens to subject matter expertise in various fields. So that's one event. We're also deeply involved in the St. Louis Area Working Group for USGIF. So we have meetings once a month on that. And of course, we always have opportunities where people can walk in, they can meet with our community outreach director, look for opportunities to establish startups here within T-Rex.
Awesome. So with the startups that are involved right now, what would you say is the most interesting you've seen so far in your
Well, I mean, there's a number. I mean, we have startups that are focused on indoor navigation, which is really interesting for a number of different, applications. There's always, part of me that, based on my background is look, kind of see things through a national security lens. So, I think that's, really interesting, as well as we have UAV technology, we have virtual reality, augmented reality. I mean, there's some really interesting things out there.
So this whole thing's moving quite quickly for you, and building fast. What's the involvement tonight with the USGF event that's about to happen, and tomorrow? How involved and what initiatives are you going to, that's going to take place related?
So we have a number of events that T-Rex is hosting. We're having a young professionals group happy hour here in the next couple days during this event. Also, I scheduled a Geosaurus Unleashed event, so that would attract a number of people that are attending the event, just to mingle and connect with the community, especially those ones that are out of town that maybe aren't unaware of the efforts that are going on in St. Louis and the stand-up of Geosaurus. I think it'd be a good opportunity for them to see them, or see the facility. and see the progress on the construction and the whole philosophy of Geosaurus. So,
Great.
Yeah.
Is there anything, any last words you'd like to talk about the building or even this, or even Geosource as a whole?
No, I mean, not necessarily about Geosaurus, but the whole, the environment or the geospatial ecosystem. I mean, I think it's worth noting that there is I think we're in a unique environment out here because never in my career certainly have I seen a consolidated effort between the civic community, the economic development, industry, academia, all working together to create essentially St. Louis region as a center for excellence for geospatial. So it's unique. I mean, there's a lot of a tremendous amount of effort that people are putting in to it, and I think it speaks volumes for the focus of this city, and especially with NGA as kind of a cornerstone of all of this effort moving to the north side. I think there's tremendous opportunities for this city and this technology.
Well, I'll ask one more question. Is how involved is NGA with your current with this initiative? Are they involved directly with getting involved with the startups that are here?
Well, NGA has a small footprint here to focus on developing talent and kind of, I mean, there'll be unclassified spaces at the new facility, and so this is a good opportunity for them to pilot how they're going to operate.
Especially bringing in new small businesses with good ideas.
Right. I think, NGA a few years ago had realized that there's kind of two shortfalls that they had. One is exposure to a new set of talent. I mean, so the skills that I had when I was hired are different than what they're looking to hire right now. You're looking, artificial intelligence, computer vision, data scientists, that kind of skill set, and this kind of environment really caters to that. And then the second thing, I think the speed of which technology operates and being able to understand how entrepreneurs and innovative thought, could potentially help the tech transition into the government. So anyway, I think it's a great opportunity for them. I think it's a great opportunity for all across the ecosystem to advance geospatial technologies. So we're all extremely excited about it in this region.
Well, that's great. Well, thanks, Mark, for your time and talk to you about this initiative. And once again, I'm Adam Simmons with Project Geospatial. Thank you very much.